Hello, welcome everyone. Hola, shalom, bienvenido, salam alaikum to our Shemesh, and I'm one of a group of volunteers, energy and time to bring the vision of 4 minutes for peace to life, and we will see that in a moment. And today we have with us Yermi, hello. Say
Good
hi.
evening. Hello.
Wonderful. And we have with us Ori, who is for keeping everything going, and is providing the Portuguese translation in our Portuguese Telegram. So if you listen in Portuguese, you can go there. You can find the link in the About section of this YouTube channel. And we have two very wonderful guests today. Utard and her husband, Francisco Rosas from and we will soon hear about what they do, and they are here to tell us work to promote peace. So let us begin. As always, let us look at the vision of 4 minutes. We are here to create a moment in time, simultaneously take forth passion and love to all those who need it on the planet. And just as God sees them. And this will have a profound effect on humanity and will elevate us into a collective consciousness of infinite love. And Maria Francia, if you would do us the honor to read this in Spanish.
I am very moved. Millones de personas o más dedicando simultáneamente compasión y amor a todos aquellos que lo necesitan en el planeta. Véanlos como seres humanos, como Dios los ve. Afectará profundamente a la humanidad y nos elevará de amor infinito, inspirado en una canalización de Crayon en octubre de 2018.
Thank you. Thank you very much. When we met, you told me something. You are, for the past 30 years, you are they have how they express their feeling. You are that was brought to us by dear Peggy. Established the Utard coaching. Explain to us what is it and how does it relate to today?
Okay, thank you very much, Sharon. Try to explain what I told you when we met us in Buenos Aires. Is something that we ask for people and to have. But ontological has to be with human beings, with their emotions, feelings. And when we say ontological, we interpret the human beings language. I say things or I don't say things. Something can, nothing is different that if I say something. How the things are as we observe them. We are people from different ways, the things that we see. And we count them, and we know we will not discuss if they are 100, 300. We only see, and it's easy to arrive to a conclusion. The fact is that we are now ways. They are in peace, they are in dialogue, or they are not. There are emotions that with our emotion and with our the difference and the difficulties that we have people in. So when I knew about ontological coaching, I have to learn, and that to give to other people, to
And
how we say, to in the papers. Tell me, Sharon.
So how?
Let's help something. We are people. I told you at the very beginning that we are living in Costa Rica, but what that means that we came from cultures with our social way of being, see the things. So how this is with peace with this, doing the people knowing that my way of seeing the things is not your way of. Set those emotions. And here, we always hear the situation. We don't hear really what is the pain of. We don't see what they are the fears that we don't see, and we don't hear sometimes emotions, and that is what the logical coach, not only coach, but for me is most very important, the ontological coaching, because the human being. Okay, so that is
you're training people to be able to hear and see the other social conditioning.
Yes, we training is not a training of a month, it's a training of 40 months. I told you to hear, to don't judge. If I am judging, do a foundation of what I am. See the people as integrity. Also because if you tell me tell me to say, body doesn't work me like that, and you smile, I finish in telling it's not good because I am not in my inner peace. And what people, the peace, before I work for the peace in the persons, how we, when we say in balancing how we say the use
The calibration lattice.
exactly. We know the calibration lattice. Not only with balance words, with emotion, with body, with intuition. We speak about the toroid, we are thinking our relation with the others. So that we are language people, we speak with language. But when I knew about to see silence and the calibration and the harmony that have the people when I work with, wonderful. So now
Both together.
Things of balancing, but is the complement as in Buenos Aires, do the complementation with ontological code. I don't know if is the time.
So thank you very much, Maria Francia. This is investing your life in that. We will go now and do the 4 minutes. Francisco, if you will be willing to tell us about your external peace in the world, and beautiful how you two together as a couple working on these two aspects. All, yes, I invite us all to take a moment, take a deep breath. The love you have within you, and just open your heart and let this love flow to everyone who needs. Feel yourself part of this universe. Do this for 4 minutes and I will mind the time. Thank you all. You're welcome to bring your awareness, your eyes, if you like, take a deep breath. And you are welcome to say this peace prayer with me. May I and all sentient beings, may I and all sentient beings love. May I and all sentient beings be free and at peace. For our beloved planet, God, may you be well, flourish and be green. May you be peaceful and serene. And I am happy in this beautiful energy of love to welcome Francisco as yes. Francisco is the rector of the United Nations University with a mission to train many generations reaching peace, mediation. And Francisco, you have appeared with a specializing in exactly this. For joining us. And would you tell us a little bit about your work?
Okay, perfect, Sharon. Well, the University for Peace is created by the General Assembly of the United Nations in the charter of the university was signed by the states. The University for Peace, an entity where culture of peace and non-violence, tolerance, dialogue, environmental protection, and the well-being for. We promote solidarity, compassion, transparency, inclusion, equity, prevention, most vulnerable, and all human rights. We promote in the peaceful coexistence. The university is a global entity. We have activities in 4 different, with the only exception of Australia. We are present in Asia, Americas, Europe. We act globally. We have a permanent representation in the General Assembly and in the General Assembly. The main task of the university is leader for peace through master degree programs, refer competition. In that way, we have basically main departments, the Department of Environmental Peace and Conflict Resolution. The main language of the university is and Department of Language. And in China, we Rome and also from Addis Ababa to Bonn in Europe. In 13 different parts, we have academic and research activities.
And share with us, what do you see or feel for the future when you see these students generation after generation learning this?
Well, I think the university is dedicated to cause of peace, and we have more or less 7,000 graduates in master degree and doctoral degree. That graduate work in 100 countries in construction of dialogue, transformation of conflict, promotion of harmony and peace process. Today, I stayed in the Emirates and in Manama, and we have a graduate of a specific diploma in peaceful coexistence, and graduate like 50 different students, I think 19 different nationalities. Wow. With the view of the peace is in the center. In October, I have to stay in New York to present the report of the Secretary General of the 3 annual activities of the university between 21 to 2024. And in the presentation, I said there were point out that the promotion of peace became fundamental objective in the new cycle of the international system. In of the Pact of the Future approved by the United Nations in September. And why this is important? Because the global order is being replaced by the force of arms and by war. War today is out of control, and we must to recognize the peace is weak. And we need to understand the international system is changing rapidly and confront different challenges, different risks, different threats. And one of the most important refer to the environmental issue, because if we don't protect the planet, we will disappear, join with some other species of life in the planet. But the is all for us. And we need to see we will confront difficult for peace in the next time like today. And we need to look how to confront that through the dialogue. And the main instrument for that, as Mandela says, the best instrument for that is education. For that reason, I think the University for Peace is important.
Mm-hmm. Wow, thank you for sharing your vision with us. It is indeed very inspiring. I will just close this so we can see us better. Let me just see if I can. So we know that peace is a process. As you said, we know now there are many wars and conflicts. And this just strengthens in us the recognition that if anything, we need even to work harder to bring peace in all in all the ways, individually, inside, like you do, Maria Francia, on the global level, with relations between countries and inside countries, like you're doing, Francisco, and on the consciousness level, like we are doing here. And I really want to thank you for coming us and inspiring us with your work, with what you dedicate your lives to. Would you like to say anything for closure before we finish?
Thank you for the invitation. For love is important because this is a strong minute against to the hate speech. And the hate speech today is part of the social network who poisoned the relationship. For that reason, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes for love is essential. Thank you.
Yes, Maria
I want to
Francisca.
thank you also for this possibility to express what I am doing for the people. And I want to read something. Love is the ability to love without judgment, is intense feelings of deep affection, as we say. Love has no beginning and no end, as Peggy told us. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will like that these 4 minutes will be more minutes of peace for all the people in the world, not only in Costa Rica and the places that we arrive, but for all the world. Thank you, Sharon, for your job and what you are doing for the peace and the
for
human.
the team. We're doing this together. And this is our last gathering for this year. Next year, we have designated a day to do the global 4 minutes for peace. And we will talk about that and how all our plans for next year and how we hope to manifest this vision next month in January. And we will continue doing gatherings every first Sunday of the month. So everyone who are here today, thank you who joined. You are welcome to join us in January to hear about all the plans for next year. And just a teaser, keep in your mind, September 21st, next year, will be the big event. And we will again invite many groups around the globe to join us and join hands together. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
May we carry this love inside us every moment, and may we live to see peace on earth.
Okay.
Very much. I just wish that the peace studies will be a part of our educational system, not just university, but a part of a preliminary studies that all people can experience the thought of bringing peace to the world from very young age. I think that might do a lot of good to the world.
Yes. Thank you very much, Yirmi. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.